Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Akim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, today's lesson is going to be titled, What Can Babylon Grant You? Alright, or something very close to that effect. Alright, and the simple answer to that question, alright, the question being, what can Babylon grant you? The answer to that question simply is nothing, alright, other than death. Alright, death is the only thing that Babylon will get you if you continue to, dwell in the ways of the world and be worldly, alright, and not heed, the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and continue to live in your carnality, alright, in the ways after Babylon, alright, because we know that Babylon's going to be destroyed, alright, and those following after the ways of Babylon will be destroyed with it as well, alright. This is 2 Esdras 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, alright. So these are the things that are coming upon the world, all right, and in Babylon the Great. Okay, so to be worldly, all right, is death. All right, let's see. There's a scripture that comes to mind. Bear with me real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, let me grab it here. Alright, this is Romans 8. Alright, Romans chapter 8 and 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. Alright, so then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. Let's see. Alright, and we'll leave it right there for. Now we'll go to 9. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if so be that the Spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now if any man have not the Spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his. Alright, so that's one of the things we do when we get into this truth, is we put off the flesh, alright, and take on the Spirit, alright, to be more spiritually minded than to be carnally minded, alright. But these people in the world, they're more carnally, they're seeking of ways to please their flesh, alright, they want to do this certain wicked act because it feels good to do, alright, or it makes them happy to do, alright, shaking their ass on TikTok or, whatever, it makes them feel good to do that. Alright, that's being carnal. Alright, let's grab the definition. Let's get blue letter. And let's grab a few words here. Alright, let's get a few words. Let's get 7 and 6. Alright. Alright, let's get 7 and 6. Alright, so once again it reads, because the carnal mind, Salakia, is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. What does this word carnal mean? Let's see.
Strong's G 4561. Sarx.
Alright. Let's see here. Flesh, alright, the living body, alright, so dealing with the living body, alright, your body instead of your soul, the body of man, gravity, here we are. The flesh denotes mere human nature, alright, which is not really human nature, alright, It's these bodies, all right? It isn't natural for us to do those things. It's not natural. It's Esau messing around. The flesh denotes what the body wants to do, all right, because it's a sinful body. The earthly nature of man, all right? The earthly nature of man, all right? Apart from divine influence, and therefore prone to sin and opposed to the Most High, all right? So this body that we're in is opposed, is an opposition of the Most High, all right? Which means, you know, what is opposed? It means against, all right? It's prone to sin, all right? These bodies, all right? That's why when we're in the kingdom, we're going to have different bodies, all right? So we got that, all right? So, earthliness, all right, apart from divine influence and therefore prone to sin and opposed to the Most High, all right? So that's you know, all the ass shaking on Twitter, all right? The weed smoking, all right? The pork eating, all right? That's all carnality and fleshliness, all right? So let's go back, all right? Let's see. Let's get this word flesh, all right? Hey, which that goes back to carnal, sarx, all right? The flesh, sarx, all right? If you go back up here, carnal, sarx, all right? The same thing, all right? So we don't even need to go and grab that other one, all right? Let's get 8 and 5. See what that says. All right. The spirit.
Strong's G 4151. Pneuma.
All right. Let's see. Oh man, there's a lot. All right. Let's get. Let's see. This one, the spirit, vital principle by which the body is animated. All right, because that's what we really are, spirits. All right, you know, souls, not yeah. See the soul. All right, human soul that's left the body. That's what we are, souls. We're just in this vessel. All right, this body at the time being. Alright, so yeah, basic, you know, a human soul that has left the body, alright, the soul, alright, so that's what that is, alright, so we're to do things of our true nature, alright, unlike that other definition, alright, your true nature is to be close to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright, and the spirit, alright, but this body, alright, wants us to do the opposite of that, alright, so we need to combat that with prayer, alright, and coming back under the wing of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright. So let's go back to Second Esdras 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, the famine, death, and destruction. Alright, so these are the things that have come to you if you're in that carnal state of mind, that worldly state of mind. Alright, these are the things that, you know, you will get. Alright, and really this isn't the thing. Babylon isn't going to bring you those things. Alright, the Most High will bring those things upon you for dwelling in Babylon. Alright, it's kind of a you know, what is the word? I don't think it's facetious. All right, kind of an antagonistic title I gave it. All right, to provoke thought. All right, the world can't give you anything. All right, it's not going to grant you anything. All right, but staying in the world will grant you something. All right, by the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, He will bring you death. All right, it will bring you all these things: plagues, sword, famine, death, and destruction. All right, and we're already seeing these on a small scale. All right, which you're gonna say, oh, that's small scale. They're terrible. All right, well, hey, that's small scale and compared to what the Lord can do. All right, what the Lord's going to do. All right, so hey, you thought it's bad now, just wait. Okay. Continuing on. All right, these are the things that's gonna happen. All right, if you continue to dwell in the world. All right, this is this whole topic of this lesson. All right, these are the things that are gonna come upon you. Alright, if you continue to dwell in this world, Jake, alright, hey, Jake, out there, you know, open your ears up, alright, Jake, speaking of the Israelites, alright, when the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright, so-called, alright, because they're not really, we're not really Mexicans or black, alright, those are the names that Esau has put on us, alright, Esau being the so-called white man, alright, Those are the names that they put on us, all right, to hide us of our true nature and to hide them of their true nature, all right. They don't want us knowing we're Israelites, all right, because then when we open up this Bible, we'll know exactly, the rewards, and that we're the chosen people, all right, and we'll know exactly who the Edomites are and what they're going to do, and that they're evil, all right, and that their kingdom's going down. All right, they don't want us to know any of that. All right, so they hid all of that starting way back in the day. All right, and that's why they inherited the title of calling themselves white. All right, and calling so-called Negroes, all right, black. All right, Negro as well, because that's just a Spanish word for black. All right, black means devoid of light. All right, but white is holy. All right, it has a holiness, holy connotation to it. All right, when you see white and you think holy. All right, so they called themselves white, and they called our people black. All right, or dark, all right, which goes back to evil, all right, and it should be the other way around, all right. Second Esdras 15 and 19. So this is what's gonna. So like I was saying though, yeah. So Jake, you got to wake up, all right. This isn't the time to be messing around, all right, and loving on the white man, all right. It's not the time, all right. They've messed you up, all right, and you're still continuing to believe in them. And hey, if you in this world that we're in right now. All right, this is the white man's world. All right, who's ruling? All these countries. All right, the so-called white man. All right, from Babylon to the other side of the world. All right, it's all ran by either Esau, Edom predominantly. All right, or heathen nations. All right, we're not in rule. This isn't our rest. All right, so hey, why would you want to stay here? All right, and have all these things come upon you. All right, when Babylon didn't bring you anything. All right, so why are you going to take part in its destruction? All right, and being killed with it. All right. Second Esdras 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. These are the things coming. All right. Remember we just read it said famine. All right. Sword, destruction. All right. Hey, this is the famine right here. All right, your best friends, all that. You think that he's my ride or die. We're gonna hang out until the end. No, that same person, when they find out there ain't no goddamn Cheerios in the fridge no more, or in the fridge in the cupboard anymore. All right, they're gonna go crazy. All right, that's why you got to get in this truth. All right, because these worldly people, they're gonna be killing each other. All right, they're gonna be going house to house, murdering each other. All right, stealing food. All right, but the people that's in this truth, all right, the elect. All right, the hopeful elect, and we call ourselves the hopeful elect because we can't say for sure we have the elect. We hope to be of that number, all right. But the hopeful elect aren't going to be, going house to house and murdering people. All right, that's off. That's wicked. All right, but you people out in the world, man, you're going to get whacked over the head with a hammer. All right, for that last Kraft singles. All right. So 2nd Esdras 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. No pity. All right, what is pity? All right, we should know that definition, but let's grab it anyway. Pity, the feeling of sorrow and compassion. All right, so let's grab compassion, caused by the suffering, misfortune of others. What is compassion? All right, sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortune or misfortunes of the others. They're not going to give a damn. All right, they're not going to give a fuck how bad you're suffering. All right, they don't give a shit. All they're worried about is that food or that water that you got. All right, or that piece of clothes. All right, or that piece of clothing. All right, or hey, you never even know that they might be interested in just crazy people in that time. They might be interested in taking your daughter, all right, or hell, even your son, all right. Hey, and the people these days are fucked up, all right. So, there's not good things coming, all right. 2nd Esdras 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, no pity, all right, no compassion. He's not going to give a shit about you, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And the modern day sword is the gun, all right. And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, and this is going to be happening. All right, hey, and then that's why that Mott B, that C hip. All right, for you Jakes. All right, the chip. All right, the C hip. All right, that they put in your hand. All right, if you take the words R-fied, all right, with the R and the F, and then you put it with I'd, as in this right here, all right, put those two words together, RF, all right, and put that like that, and that'll tell you what that C hip is, all right, that mark of the beast, all right, that will be pushed out in the end days, all right. They're gonna make you get that in your hand, all right. And this right here is the mark of the beast. This word that I've highlighted right here. All right, that is the mark of the beast. All right. So hey, now you know. All right, you take that thing, you're done for. All right, there ain't no repenting and coming back from that. All right, that right there. All right. So hey, and they're gonna say, hey, if you get this thing, you know, we're gonna be able to get your food and all that. But it's all a ruse. It's all a scheme. It's all Esau's, you know, goal is to push that NWO, and that's gonna be a big part of it. All right, because they know that they're not gonna have much time left. All right, let's grab that. It's probably not going to get it. Oh, wow, it actually got it. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth. Woe means destruction. All right, let's grab that and go. Well, woe doesn't mean destruction. Let's grab it. What does woe mean? All right. Well, this isn't the right one we're looking for here. Let's see here. Of course, they're gonna get off fuckery. They're gonna pull their Esau fuckery with it. All right. If you look at woe unto the world because of its offenses, all right. Woe unto you scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, all right. But woe, all right. So woe means destruction. All right, just gives us the definition. Woe. What does woe mean? Great sorrow or distress. All right. Desolation is a great one. State of complete emptiness and or destruction. There we go. That's the one we wanted. Desolation. All right. Which, hey, goes back to woe. All right. They're trying to put it in the same. Esau is trying to put it in the same definition as alas, or whoa. You know how they say whoa, Nelly. All right. They try to say all that. That's what they're trying to put that as, and that doesn't make any damn sense. If you read the scriptures, that doesn't make any sense. All right, so Esau fucked up with the definition there, as they usually do. All right, sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. All right, so let's go back to Revelation 12:12. All right, therefore, bear with me. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know that he hath but a short time. All right, and that's what's going to happen. All right, they're gonna in the end days. They're gonna try to push that RFID. All right, that C-HIP. All right, that digital oil. Try to get you that, and they're gonna give you a bunch of false promises. All right, that they're not gonna fulfill. All right, because they're a bunch of liars. All right, so woe unto the inhabitants of the earth. All right, and you people that are messing around being worldly, you are the inhabitants of the earth. All right. And you know the main inhabitants. We all inhabit the earth, but we're not of the earth. You know, we're in the world, but not of the world. All right, we're in the flesh, but not of the flesh. All right. Jeremiah 25:33, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day, the day being the day of judgment. All right, coming from when Yahushua returns to gather his elect. All right, as well as reap destruction upon these heathens and the Jake that are living wickedly. All right, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. Well, if I don't live in Babylon, I must be fine. I'll just move. Nope, not gonna work. All right, the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented. Lamented means to be mourned over. All right, someone has died, and lament. All right, yeah, mourn. To mourn a person's loss or death. To shed tears for, to grieve, to weep for, to wail. All right, to moan. All right. So they shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried, and they shall be dung upon the ground. All right. So hey, There's going to be a lot of death going forth. All right? It's simple. A lot of death. All right? So lucky. Let me grab a drink here. A lot of death is coming. That's what's coming, that's what, you're going to get for dwelling in Babylon, all right, for being worldly. All right? That's what the Most High is going to give into you. Like I said, the title I gave of this lesson was, what was it? What can Babylon grant you? All right? Babylon can't grant you anything. All right? I'll say it again. Babylon and the world can't grant you anything. The only person that can grant you anything is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right? Which is the true name of the Father and the Son. All right? So, when dwelling in the world, the world's not going to grant you anything, but the Most High will grant you death for dwelling in this world. All right? Well, how am I supposed to get out of the world? It's a spiritual thing. All right? You're not going to be physically. You're not going to go to Mars. All right? And that ain't going to work either, Esau, because Esau thinks about doing all that, just leaving and going to Mars and setting up moon colonies and Mars colonies and all this bullshit that ain't going to work. All right? Hey, this is a spiritual matter. All right? Trying to escape ain't gonna do you any good. All right? The only way you can escape this, what's coming to the world, all right, is through spiritually. All right? Through spiritually coming back to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all right, the Father and the Son, all right, and keeping His commandments, all right, to the best of your ability, of course, all right, and offending less. 2nd Esdras 8:50, for many miseries shall be done to them in the latter time, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, all right? And we see that, especially these Edomites. These Edomites are very, very, very prideful, all right? The Edomites, once again, being the so-called white people, all right? And before you freak out, not every white-looking person is an Edomite, all right? You're going to have white-looking people, all right, that actually go back to Israel, all right? Just like you're going to have brown-looking people that go back to Esau, Edom. So it's not entirely a skin color thing. It's a good, it can be, used as a hint. All right, but it's not 100%. All right, really, you gotta try them by their spirits. All right. 2nd Esdras 8:50, for many great misery shall be done to them, and the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. All right, and hey, these Edomites, and we know who the Edomites are now. For example, 100% Edomites. All right, are these world, these world leader, like these elite. All right, like the Rockefellers. All right, that is 100% an Edomite. All right, a lot of these politicians. All right, these so-called white-looking politicians, all right, those are Edomites, all right. World leaders, these white-looking world leaders, those are Edomites, all right. Hey, and they're very prideful, and you hear these Edomites walking around, all right, talking about, oh yeah, and all these patriots, a lot of those patriots with their guns, those are Edomites, all right, So hey, the ones saying now Russia's never going to be able to get one on this, America's strong. Hey, that's not going to work. Man, you're mistaken, all right. Russia could fuck you up alone, all right, but it ain't even gonna be Russia. All the nations, all these powers of the earth are gonna turn against you, all right. Babylon, all right, you Babylonians, all right. So you Babylon being America, all right. Its true name is Babylon, all right. Spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, all right. Babylon, all right. Egypt, spiritual Egypt as well. All right, hey, so all those things that were being done in those places are being done in America as well. All right, we know that the people from Sodom and Gomorrah are here. All right, again, look at them. They have a whole month dedicated to them. All right, and you should be able to get that from what I'm saying. All right, if you've delved in the Bible at all, you know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, what the Sodomites were doing. Hey, look up sodomy and sodomite, and you'll find exactly who those people are today, and they're back. All right, they're back, just like the Romans. All right, they're back. All right, the Egyptians, they're back. Hey, just like the Israelites, we're still here. We never left. All right, none of us, we're still here. And they say, oh, the Romans, they died off, and now you have these Roman people. All right, hey, no, the Romans, all right, the Romans are Edomites. All right, the Egyptians are Hamites. All right, and the Israelites, who are they? All right, no one knows who they are. All right, they're those people living over in Israel. Aren't wrong. All right, that's been proved. That's been proved wrong. Those are the what is it? 1938. All right, 1938, 1948. All right, one of them I can't remember. I think it's 1938. All right. So hey, it's a false people in that land. All right, they're not the true us. All right. So, and we can prove that through Scripture, all right? So they don't have any of the curses on them, all right? We do. So, hey, 2nd Esdras 8:50, for many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And Edomites are very, very, very prideful people, all right? They don't think anything's ever going to happen to them, but hey, they're going to find out, all right? Isaiah 66:15 through 66:16, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots, all right, and the chariots being the so-called UFOs, all right, like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Have you seen a reoccurring thing here? The Most High is coming back to destroy, all right, coming back to save as well, all right, only his elect. All right, the 144 and the elect. All right, the 1/3. All right, but the rest, that's destruction, man. That is pure destruction. All right, you don't want to be part of that. Lord willing, I'm not a part of that. All right, Lord willing, you diligent brothers and sisters aren't a part of that. All right, hey, we're looking forward to election. All right, that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. We don't want no part in this. All right, we don't want nothing to do with this world. All right, we're in the world for the time being. All right, but we know that the kingdom is going to be much, much better. All right, we know that the kingdom is going to be much, much better. All right. Isaiah 13:7 to 13:11. All right. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right, and people love sin. All right, like that one stupid whore that I made a video on. I love living in sin. You know, that stupid bitch. I can't wait for her judgment. You know, fucking disgusting. All right, a whore of an individual. All right, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And there's a lot of fucking sinners these days, all right? And they got to go. They got to go. There's a lot of disgusting shit going on this earth, all right? And well, you're not opening your arms and being accepting. Fuck you. I ain't being accepting, all right? The shit's disgusting, all right? All right? So, hey, there's a lot of fucking wickedness in this world. And these people, when you don't accept it, all right, they say you're the wrong one, all right, because you don't want to see, somebody sleeping with an animal, or sleeping with a little kid, or sleeping with the same gender. You say there's something wrong with that, all right, and they say you're the wrong one, all right. That shows you how backwards this fucking society is, all right, and how gone these people are, all right. I'm not gonna even say that. That's disgusting, all right. Hey, they really think you can go in and out. All right, if you know what I'm saying, hey, it's fucking disgusting, It says, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So guess what, all you proud, you proud people, all right? So hey, two different people. You got the proud, the proud is in, let's just look up the definition of proud. Let's just get what that means. All right, what does proud mean? Feeling deep pleasure or satisfaction with the result of one's achievements, qualities, or possessions, or those of someone with whom one is closely associated, pleased with, all right, happy with, joyful, all right, joyful about themselves, all right. The opposite would be ashamed. All right, having or showing a high or excessively high opinion of oneself or one's importance. All right, because you guys aren't fucking important at all. You Edomites, you aren't fucking important. All right, you're here. You have an importance about you, as in the Most High is using you, and that's it. All right, in the grand scheme of things, all right, you think of yourself higher than you are. You're basically fucking retarded, Esau. All right, you're the baseman. You're the lowest of the low. You're so fucking stupid. Everything you got from us. All right, us being so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You got it from us. All right. Well, I invented this. Bullshit, you did. All right, that was a Jake that did that. Well, what about this? I made this. Bullshit. All right, it's all bullshit. All right, it's all lies. It's all bullshit. All right, that you force feed our people, and then you have our people thinking that we've never done anything. But when you go back into history, you find out that you're really just a big fucking liar. All right, and you lie about everything, and you lied about the lies that you lied about. All right, you know. So hey, that's the situation. You people are fucking proud. All right, and when you do wickedness, you're proud about it. You sodomites, you're proud. All right, you adulterers, you're proud about it. All right, you weed smokers and witches, you're proud about it. You're all just a bunch of fucking proud people. All right, and what's gonna happen to you? Verse 11, once again, and I will punish the world for their evil, because what you're doing is evil. All right, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Iniquity being sin upon sin, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. So hey, go ahead and be proud. Go ahead and have your little pride festivals, and think that, oh, you're the best person ever. And Edomites think that, oh, what you're doing is right, and all these different wickedness that you're doing. Go ahead and be happy about it, and exaggerate your self-worth. All right, your sense of self-worth. Go ahead and do it, because guess what? In those days when you see a big so-called black man, all right, in the sky, all right, and you see chariots and they're zapping people left and right, guess what? That pride's going to come off you real fucking quick, all right? And you're going to be terrified, all right? And it's going to be great, all right? And Lord willing, Lord willing, I'm of the elect, and you diligent brothers and sisters as well, and we're in the chariots watching that, because guess what? I want to be up there laughing my ass off at you people, all right? You proud, disgusting people, all right? And to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Haughtiness goes back to pride if you look up haughtiness. All right?
Haughtiness.
All right. Arrogance, pride, conceit, hubris. There's another one that you hear. Hubris, self-importance, egotism, egotistical. All right? Hey, swagger. All right? Vanity. All right? And vanity, hey, that goes back to basically the same thing. I like the definition of vanity. All right? Excessive pride or admiration of one's own appearance or achievements. Now I like the word vain, which vanity goes back to vain. Define vain, all right? Because it shows you, the word vain shows you that it's literally none effect, all right? It's useless, all right? Vain, all right? Fuck you. That's like a or vein. Vain, producing no result, useless. All right, that's the definition I like. I like the second one. All right, having or showing an excessive high opinion of one's appearance, abilities, or worth. All right, I like the second definition. Producing no result, useless, and that's what vanity is. All right, and pride, it's useless. It's not going to get you anywhere but death, an early grave. All right, no such thing as an early grave. All right, hey, if you were meant to go in that grave, you were in it. It's just a worldly saying. All right, no such thing as an early grave. All right, hey, and let's get it again, all right? It's wonderful. 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. All right? Hey, keep exaggerating your self-importance, your self-worth, all right? It's going to... What's going to happen? It says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. All right? That's going to come off you real quick, all right? 2 Thessalonians 1:7 through 1:9. All right, continuing on with what you're going to get. All right, what you're going to get if you continue to dwell in this world and not wake up, you jakes. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, repent. All right, look up the Hebrew Israelites. All right, look up GMS, Hebrew Israelites, GMS, Sabbath, GMS, milk. All right, milk is a term we use for. I'm not a part of GMS, but I follow after their doctrine. All right, milk is a term that's used, all right, to get you, like, the bare bones, all right, the simple stuff. When you first come in, the milk that you need as a baby, all right, what would you give to a baby? You give the baby milk, all right. So when a baby in the truth comes in, you give them the milk, all right. So that's stuff like, how to keep the Sabbath, what to eat, what not to eat, all right. Most importantly, all right, the true name of the Father and the Son, the true name of the Father and the Son being Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right. Getting out of those churches, all right, and getting into that. That's what you need to do if you're a Jake, if you're so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, as well as if you look like you're white, or if you look like you're Asian, or if you look like one of these other nations. But this truth that you're hearing is resonating with you, and you have you feel a draw to the name Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Hey, it might be a Jake, all right. Look into this, all right. You're more than likely a Jake if this is resonating with you and you're understanding this. All right, and you can accept that the true name is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and that he's not this white Jesus doctrine that Christianity pushes is false. All right, and you agree that the Most High, all right, and the son of so-called black men, All right, dark-skinned men. All right, I don't even like using the term black, but we're using it for worldly terms because that's what you people know. All right. So hey, that's what you need to be doing. All right, that's what you need to be doing. All right, but you other people that are dwelling in this world, all right, man, that's going to be worldliness, and guess what? That's going to lead you to destruction. So Jake, guess what? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as I just described, you have a chance to get out of this. All right, you are really an Israelite. All right. They call you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but you are really an Israelite, all right? And you are the chosen people of, the Most High, all right? And these Edomites, they're the enemies, all right? These Edomites, being the so-called white people, all right? They're the enemies as well as these heathen nations, all right? They're the enemy, all right? We're the protagonists. They're the antagonists, all right? So, hey, that's how it goes. And for you heathens, there's nothing you can do. All right, you're just gonna have to dwell in the world and get destroyed. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, that's just the way it has to go. Not sorry about you at all. All right, there's nothing you can do. All right, just sit back, wait for your destruction. Buy a couple more yachts. Maybe a couple more gold bars. And save them for me. All right, because we're coming for them. All right, 2 Thessalonians 1:7 through 1:9. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. All right, this is who's coming back. And flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. All right, so he's coming back. Dead you people, all right, that aren't knowing of the Most High and don't obey the gospel. All right, that's been and so this is for you heathens, because you never got the gospel in the first place, all right, as well as you Jakes that aren't taking part, all right, in this and just throwing it away so you can smoke a blunt, all right, so you can smoke some grass and grab some ass, all right. Hey, that's gonna be death to you, all right. Who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power. All right. So do you really want death? Come on now, Jake. All right. You have an opportunity to get out of this thing. All right. You have an opportunity to get out of this thing. You heathen. Hey, you probably already left the video this first 5 minutes. All right. You didn't even hear it. And if you're hearing it now, you're probably fuming. All right. Your probably face is all red like a cartoon character, all right, with the steam blowing out your ears. Hey. Do what you do. You're gonna report this video. You're gonna report it. Is that what you're gonna do? Guess what? Because they'll take the video down. I'll just upload it somewhere else. You can't stop the truth. So hey, be pissed about it. Cry more. All right. Nahum 1:7 through 1:9. All right. So hey, Jake, you have an opportunity to get out of this. All right. You're the only one that has the opportunity to get out of this. All right. And a lot of you are pissing away that opportunity. All right. The Most High putting his hand out and you're slapping it away. All right, and it's just stupid. All right, like I said in my last lesson, I used the example. If you were drowning and somebody reached your hand out, you'd grab it. All right, so why are you drowning now and you're not grabbing the hand that's reaching out to you? All right, if you happen to be one of the lucky few that the Most High reaches out to you. All right, some of you people are just never gonna get it. All right, and that's it. All right, but some of you people have had opportunities. All right, you might have walked by a camp. All right. You might have stumbled across this video or other videos, all right, or videos that the brothers have made or the apostles have made, all right, and you've disregarded it. Hey, that was a hand reached out while you're drowning, and you disregarded it. You didn't even see the hand. You saw the hand. You said, no, I don't really know what that's all about, and just drowned. So hey, that's a stupid way to go about life, all right. Nahum 1:7 through 1:9. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. What is a stronghold? All right. If you're into that medieval history, all right, if you're kind of a nerd, all right, you might know what a stronghold is. All right, you should know what a stronghold is anyway, but hey, a fortification, all right, fortification, military construct or building, all right, and really it's like a castle, all right, a stronghold. In the medieval times, there were castles, all right, like this. All right, this would be a stronghold. All right, so it's going to be very hard to get into that. All right, from the outside. All right, they'd have to do sieges and stuff. All right, see, can't climb the wall. All right, the only way to bust it is to bust it down. All right, and that's not really going to work. All right, especially with the Most High, there's no way you're going to bust that down. All right, so so this is somewhere we can run and hide. All right, the Lord is good. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. Okay, hey. It's right there, plainly written. But with an overrunning Fuck you, bear with me. Alright. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. Alright, but hey, who that trust in him, hey, he's going to be a stronghold for them. But hey, his enemies, it's not going to be so great. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time. All right, so hey, you Edomites, once your rule's done, that's it, man. That's it. It's gonna be Jake ruling forever and ever. All right, so now we're getting closer, to the end of this lesson. All right, and the end of this world. All right. Micah 2:10 is for you Jakes. Arise ye and depart. All right, for this is not, and this doesn't mean arise and get on a ship or a plane and leave out of Babylon. No, it means depart out of the world. And how do you do that? All right, through coming into this gospel. All right, and heeding after the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, studying. All right, learning your heritage. All right, knowing who the enemy is. All right, knowing who your people are. All right, knowing what's coming. All right, and how to prepare yourself. All right, arise ye and depart. For this is not your rest, Jake. Jake, this is not your rest. This isn't. You're not gonna get that big money. That's not really a thing you need anyway. But does Jake think they're gonna get money, hoes, and clothes, and gonna, live like the white man? All right, big yachts. All right, this isn't your rest. That isn't the place for that. Because guess what? All that yacht and that money. All right, and all that stuff. That's gonna get blown away in that nuclear devastation. All right, because there is gonna be a World War III. All right, it is. And guess what? All those things are gonna go away when nukes hit it. All right. Nuke's not a yacht's not going to be very useful when a nuke's hit it. You're not going to even find a fucking piece of the boat. All right, there won't even be a fragment of it. It'll just be vaporized. All right, along with you and your wicked girlfriends. All right, and your wicked kids with your wicked little house with your wicked little picture of Cesare Borgia in it. Hey, that's all going away. All right, Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted. All right, what does polluted mean? All right, contaminated with harmful or poisonous substances. All right, and poisonous and harmful doctrines. All right, as well. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. All right, so hey, Jake, arise and depart. This is not your rest. This isn't your rest. All right, you got so much coming to you. You got to realize we're the people. All right. That the Bible speaks of. We got a lot coming to us. All right, we're getting our gold back. All right, we're getting the heathens as slaves. All right, because they got to work off all the wicked that they've done. All right, we're getting rest. All right, big houses, way better than anything that's ever been on this world. All right, the Esau's kingdom. All right, so hey, that's what's coming. Rest. All right, hey, you men. Beautiful women coming your way. All right, you women. All right, hey, rest. All right, you're gonna have rest. You're gonna have a wonderful husband that's gonna take care of you. All right, you won't be fighting. All right, with him. You won't be having any issues with him. He won't be having any issues with you. All right, you'll be able to have children. All right, and they won't disobey. All right, you'll be able to have a good relationship. All right, with your family. All right, with your loved ones. All right, and your husband. All right, and your wife. All right, hey, you're gonna have servants. You women, you're gonna be able to drink your tea. Have a fan. Have someone fan you with a palm leaf. You men too. You're gonna have get your feet scrubbed. All right. Have lay in a lake. All right, have lions as pets. It's gonna be a wonderful thing. All right, so doesn't that sound better than this shit? What, living in the goddamn ghetto? That's because that's where they push us up in this shit. All right, is into the ghetto or the worst place. All right, even if you're in a good neighborhood, you live in the worst house in it. All right, and your rent's 2 times more than what the Edomites are paying. So hey, this isn't our rest. All right. This isn't our rest. The only thing that we can get here, all right, is destruction. All right, that's the only thing we can get here, destruction. And you shouldn't want any part of destruction. I don't want no part of the destruction. All right, and you shouldn't want it either. All right, but right now, the Most High did send prophets. All right, to let you know about these things. All right, so hey, heed their word. All right, heed their word, because the things coming, all right, they're not going to be so great. All right, they're going to be great, all right, on the grand scale of things, all right, to get us out of here. All right, but for the worldly people, all right, hey, it's a scary situation, all right, but hey, you got to realize that the Most High is going to get us through these things. All right, so I'm gonna read 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. All right, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. All right, we got next. All right, so hey, and it's gonna be, we're gonna dwell in righteousness. All right, we're gonna have a kingdom in righteousness, not this wickedness that's going on. All right, so hey, Lord willing, this lesson scared the hell out of you. All right, and kicked you in your ass a little bit, so you could, get that bump in you, like they said, light a fire under your ass. All right, hey, sometimes you need it. Lord willing, it scared the hell out of you, and hey, most importantly, that it edified you, all right, and gave you something to think about. All right, so with that, I'm going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say shalom to you, Akinakwath, out there, you brothers and sisters. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, shalom.